Good morning, Victory Online family. It is Sunday. It is an amazing day. It is the day the Lord has made, so we get to rejoice.
Yay!
We get to be glad in it. I'm Pastor Yvonne. I get to oversee our amazing online family, tuning in from all over the world, all over the United States. We're so glad that you decided to be with us this morning. We have an amazing morning in store for you. So wherever it is that you're watching from, we'd love to know who you are, where you're watching from, what are you celebrating right now, how can we be praying for you right now, any one of those things, or just say hi in the chat. We'd love to say hello, but we're so glad that you're with us this morning. I have with me the one, the only, the Jen Moore from the UK. Your name cannot be said any other way now.
It has to be said Jen Moore from the UK.
It does.
Yeah.
And Jen's here. She's one of our faithful online members.
I am.
So it's weird seeing you. Like, it's been a whole...
It's going to be super weird going back to being an online viewer.
It probably is, because
Yeah.
we're... Yeah,
I'm so used to being here now.
to this in person, Jen. Anyways, yeah. Okay, that we just ran on a whole
Rabbit trail.
But it's okay. It is a good morning. But Jen, you came here. Obviously, you wanted to visit Victory.
Yes.
You wanted to see what home looked like.
Yeah.
Right? But you came really specifically to be here for Pilgrim's Playlist.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I am so glad I did.
You saw part one.
Part one was good.
Okay. What were your thoughts on part one? We won't spoil part two yet. But
part one was
what were your
good.
thoughts on part one?
The storyline was good. They've kind of really captured. Yeah, it was really good.
Yeah. What?
And the songs. I just love the songs. They're so catchy.
They are very catchy.
And I love the way they've just revamped the story of Pilgrim's Progress.
Which it must be interesting for you. I didn't read Pilgrim's Progress.
Yes, I did.
I've only seen Pilgrim's Playlist.
When I was very young in school.
So let me ask you this. This wasn't practice, but let's just go with it. How close to the storyline of Pilgrim's Progress is Pilgrim's Playlist?
I mean, there's a similar theme.
Okay.
But it's very up to date.
Okay.
And yeah.
Okay. So they're telling the story in a new way.
Yeah,
That's
telling the
awesome.
story in a new way that viewers would understand, because Pilgrim's Progress is quite old school, old language that not a lot of people would understand.
Yeah. Well, you don't have to read Pilgrim's Progress unless you really want to, but you can watch Pilgrim's Playlist and get the same takeaways. We'll have part two this morning. If you missed part one, you want to go back to watch part one, you want to share part one, it is now available on YouTube. And then all the tracks are available.
Yes, I've downloaded them already.
On Spotify, I have heard.
Yes,
I have heard.
repeatedly.
But the music is original. It is absolutely amazing. Each week we'll release the soundtrack for that you hear during each week, and it's our amazing creative team has really done an amazing job to write these originals and to write the script as well. And then one of the things that we do here that really is on God's heart, but really flows through our pastor's heart and every member of this church, is Reach Day. We truly believe that as a church that we are here to reach out to Tulsa and to reach out to the world with God's love. And so we had a Reach Day yesterday.
We did.
Which, Jen, it was your very first Reach Day. You've heard about Reach Days.
I've heard about it.
You've seen Reach Day
I've
video
seen it
recaps. You've seen all the announcements.
Yep. And I got to be a part of one.
You got to be in one yesterday.
That was super cool. So there was 3 across the city, and I went to the Tulsa Dream Center because I really wanted to see what the Tulsa Dream Center was like, and that was so cool. Just being at grassroots level, meeting with the community, talking with them, getting to know them. It was just so good. And seeing their faces light up when they're offered something for free
Yeah.
with no catches. It
Yeah.
was just so nice. They were just so willing to talk. It was lovely.
And the beautiful thing is, they loved to keep you talking.
They did love to keep me talking because they wanted to hear my accent.
Yeah, and you probably, it's so
Yes.
funny. I caught a couple of those.
Even a little girl said, "Daddy, she sounds like the Queen," which I
That's
really
so
don't
good.
sound like the Queen, but I guess if you, yeah,
To us, you
Yeah.
sound like the Queen. Oh, that's really funny.
just get me a crown.
We have, let's see, I want to, actually, we'll show you a quick Reach Day recap video, and then we'll be right back with you. Come on. And as we get ready to head into service, we do want to say hello to all of you tuning in online, all of you watching from all over. Let's see, Neil and Marlene, good morning. Zion, Kara, hope you had an amazing birthday yesterday. Good morning, Alyssa, Jeff, and Pat.
Cody.
Cody, good morning.
Cody.
Glad you are
Good
with
afternoon.
us. Oh, it is afternoon.
Yes,
you are
it's
6
afternoon
hours
for
ahead.
Cody.
Yes, good afternoon, not good morning. Even though it is. Verna, all the way from Jamaica. Good morning. Glad you are with us as well. Suzanne Pages here in Tulsa, Oklahoma. Wherever it is that you're watching, know that we're glad that you are with us, glad that you are watching, and we're excited for part 2 of Pilgrim's
You are in
Playlist.
for a real treat.
Do you want to tell them all about it? We can do it right before service, and then they can watch it.
No.
Okay. We're not
Leave
going
them
to do
in
that.
suspense. It's
We're not going to do that.
Super, super good.
It is very
If you
good.
thought last week was good,
It's only going to get better.
yeah.
It's actually really funny because we do believe that part 1 was better than part 2, and then part 2 will be better than part 3. But speaking of better, Victory Worship just released a new single called
Better.
And it is now available for you to go listen, to download, to share. I don't know if I'm allowed to say this. I haven't said this, but this track is actually one of my favorite Victory Worship songs.
I actually can't choose my favourite because I actually love all of Victory's Worship at the moment.
That's why I have to say one of my favorites.
One of my favourites.
Yeah, because then it makes it a little bit exclusive.
Yeah, but not that
but
exclusive.
not, it's on my playlist. It takes a lot to get onto the playlist.
I do play it repeatedly.
Not on my Pilgrims playlist, but on my worship playlist. Oh man, that's really funny. But be sure to go listen to it, to go watch it. And then one of the ways that we're creating space for you to be involved here at Victory is our online growth track. It's an amazing opportunity for you to go through it and really get a feel for who we are as a church, but then also rise up as a leader that God has called you to be and to be a part of what God is doing here. Jen, what would you say to someone that's maybe on the fence about going through growth track?
Jump off the fence and jump right in.
Jump off the fence and jump right in. Growth track is really our way for you to get connected, whether it's as a group leader, whether it's on the host
You
team.
feel more part of the family, definitely.
And if you want to feel more part of the family, become an online member. Growth Track is your next step. We'd love for you to do that. We'll put the link in the chats wherever you're watching. But as we get ready to go right into service, goodness, I truly believe
Don't take
that
your eyes off the screen.
do not take your eyes off the screen. It's going to be amazing. Let's go right into worship.